Alright, this is my summary of Phase 3. During Phase 3, I had to do an enormous amount of reviewing and respecing the build. I Something I didn't do correctly is plan out when I would pick up certain things. So I had my Ancestral Protector, and I was using Withering Touch and faster attacks on it. That did help, because Wither's an enormous part of this build, just like it is for any Chaos build. Something I was lacking though is I wasn't using a guard skill, so I picked that up. I also picked up a second curse. I might have done that in Phase 2, because I did start pathing towards that pretty quickly. I got my aura straight, so I added on discipline so I had a higher effective health pool, because that was something I was struggling with a lot in Phase 1. So yeah, I was already using Sniper's Mark. I did add Mark on Hit just to make it a little smoother, even though it is a big reduction in the curse's power. And let's see here, I think I was already using Blood Rage. I was using that pretty early. Oh, I added in Plague Bearer. Plague Bearer was enormous help to single target damage. I still think it'd be better if you just ran Poison Concoction with Plague Bearer during the campaign. Those are the major decisions I made, is not making so many stinking build mistakes, which I'm still making some, but the build feels much more like I remember it from the last time I played it. I rolled all my flasks trying to get crit and whatever bonuses like attack speed, move speed, evasion bonus, things like that. Look at the tree real quick. I pathed down, I guess this is more recent adventure. I haven't decided if this is worth it yet. There's some really nice crit. I really want the elemental ailment avoidance, because you can pick up 16% down here. No, 20. And then the more damage from point blank, the culling strike, the frenzy charge generation. We already have it with Blood Rage. But the getting it when you're fighting a boss or a tanky target is extremely useful. I spec'd out of this wheel finally as well, and I meant to place the 5 points I recovered from this into getting Claws of the Hawk, but I ended up using that to pick up frenzy charges, because I realized I use frenzy charges on my other builds, and they're just really good on this build. Between getting you some defensives, it's so much damage getting that attack speed. I've picked up Ghost Stance finally, now that I actually have a large enough evasion pool for it to be meaningful. Now that I've was getting towards the end of the campaign, I picked up some more aura effect and reservation as well. I delayed that because I didn't really need it. Let's see here. I think this is something I also picked up, is I picked up finally converting the last 40% of my Fizz damage to Chaos and speccing into spell suppression. Still not capped yet, but I began that process during the campaign. I think that will conclude the choices I made, besides picking up more Ascendancy nodes. I grabbed Escape Artist second to further increase my effective hit pool, and I went Soul Drinker to increase my damage projection and defensive capabilities. Thank you for listening. That concludes my Phase 3 summary.